it's important for me to speak as FSIN Chief, that the suspensions are indeed wrong, and that we need to ensure that that the FSIN is held to task on this. As Chief of the FSIN, I know that we have to be able to treat our people fairly, and as Chief of the FSIN to uphold our laws and our processes in the Legislative Assembly. Sometime next week we would look at filing an injunction on the decisions and the proceedings of the hearing. At that hearing, the reason that I had walked out of the hearing is that our preliminary objections identified that there was problems with the grounds in which a vote of non-confidence would proceed. And it was not explained to myself or my legal counsel on which grounds that they were moving for a vote of non-confidence. After we had left the proceedings, we had heard that they had continued on with these proceedings until approximately 7 p.m. that evening. And this, again, has made us very wary of the lack of following our procedures in the hearing process.
How confident should the public and the chiefs and the partner organizations be in FSIN at this very moment?
Well, I believe that everyone has a track record when it comes to governance and when it comes to the decisions that were made as an executive. I wouldn't feel very comfortable either if Morley Watson was at the helm of the FSIN, just like he was at the helm of the First Nations University of Canada. I think it's wrong, and I think the process needs to be reviewed, and I urge all people to seriously consider what has happened in the last 48 hours or so.
What are you expecting from outside organizations or outside people to do?
I think that First Nations voices need to be heard. I think other chiefs with some common sense and with the need for us to ensure that our processes are indeed important to us, and that we need to speak out. That's what I'm asking for from First Nations people, non-First Nations people who do believe the FSIN is on the right track.
Sure. And finally, how confident are you that this will go as you hope?
I remain very hopeful that this is something that is going to be rectified, and to ensure that that proper process and fair treatment of our people, including myself and 6 other people at the FSIN, is going to have some traction, and I think some support. Some people will speak out about what they see wrong with the FSIN, and they already have.